Good morning, everybody. It's Chrissy Sawyer here from Listening to You. How are you doing? Welcome to another week of crazy. We've got thick snow here. I've already been out to play this morning. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. We don't get a lot of snow in this part of the country, so I'm quite excited like a child today. So I wanted to kind of I want to attempt to bring a really big field of change this week into a fairly quick message. So this week, as you probably already know, we've got this stellium going on. A stellium is 3 or more planets in one sign, and I believe there are 6 in one sign. And you'll see it advertised as stellium in Aquarius, which is Western astrology. If that piques your interest, follow that. In true sidereal astrology, which is where the actual sky meets the inner. So astronomy is the external and astrology is the internal. So it's that relationship. So in true sky, the stellium is happening in Capricorn. So 6 planets in Capricorn, plus a new moon. There's a lot of energy. So rather than try and give you some clever astrological thing, which would blow my mind, I was sitting in the garden a couple of days ago and just really tuning into the wind, because we were on the edge of a storm. We're in a storm. They're comparing it to the Beast from the East a few years ago. And these winds were coming into the garden from all different directions. And I was just feeling into the wind. What is this? And it felt chaotic. It felt like lots of people arriving in a space. And the space was really still and calm, almost stagnant. And the wind was arriving from many different directions. And the wind was trying to achieve something. It felt busy and clashing and chaotic, like it was trying to find its place in the system. Like, okay. So it is literally lots of new energies arriving and trying to find its place in the system. So it was fast and chaotic and calm and almost stagnant at the same time. A paradox. Okay. So the word I humbly offer you this week is paradox. And the guidance I humbly offer you this week is, when you meet the paradox, when you're able to identify what the paradox is, you'll also meet your resistance to it or to a part of it. So one of the energies you might be feeling into is potential and futility. Excitement to move, feeling that chaotic, moving, dynamic energy within you. And then futility of, what do I want? Okay. So again, when you find the paradox and name it, so right now, so when you tune into your body, you might name, I'm feeling this, something, it might be more, might be lots of things, capture them and then look at them without judgment, take the blinkers off. And when you look at them without judgment, you'll start to see truly what you're experiencing in this week of dynamic change, because your experience is going to be very unique. There'll be a collective level where we all feel something similar, but at your personal, unique, special level, give yourself permission to feel something that might be really alien to you. Okay. Thinking will not help. Intuition deeply will. So feeling into the body, tuning into the higher self, using that third eye, seeing within. So while I was sitting in the garden, I tuned into my heart and I asked, what do I want today? Bake. That was the word. That was the only word I got, bake. So I kind of did the, I don't know if I fancy baking. I don't really want any more cakes. And then chicken came in. So look for that. You'll get an elevated response, energetic response. So I'll share this with you. Many of you probably already do this. If I'm preaching to the converted, I apologize. But for those who don't, let's just hold space for that. Because people often say, yeah, but how do I get into my heart? Great question. So kinetics is an energetic response to a core truth. It's what you know. Like my dad used to say, it's what you KNOW within that causes an energetic shift. So if it helps, put your left heart over your heart, left heart over your heart center. Okay. And bring all of your awareness into that heart center and just whisper, open, and wait. And if you're in tune with your chakric system, you'll feel the heart begin to open. And then you do a test question. Is my name Chrissy? And really pull all of that focus right into the heart. Is my name Chrissy? Okay, so what I felt then was that's my yes. So this is how I dowse internally. I use the heart. Is my name David? And I get a drop almost down into the belly. Okay, so my yes goes up energetically and my no goes down. Might be different in you, but test sentences on the body. Okay, so that might be a really good radar tool for you for this week to tune into your truth, just your truth. And it has to be your truth sincerely. Because with all of this happening in Capricorn, what does that tell you? Capricorn is structure, which encapsulates the whole beliefs, values, judgment, prejudices, worth, productivity, commoditization, bottom line. All of those structures that currently exist in the world are going to get challenged. They are being challenged. Okay. So yesterday I made the most fabulous chicken and mushroom and leek pie. It's off the charts. It's off the charts. And I was really joyful, just the whole process. That's all my heart wanted, was a nice, gentle, creative process called bake a pie. Go and bake a pie. Okay. Go and bake a pie might challenge your structured sense of priority. Oh, but I need to. I've got to do this, this, and this productivity to be worthwhile in the world. Go and bake a pie. Follow. So the more radical I want to say let go of common sense, let go of reason and logic, all the left brain stuff that keeps us in the structure. Let go. because the blindfold way is what's going to get us through this week, is the coming in, come home, be still. And then track and trace. Last week I was tracking and tracing the energy, and I was very, very still, and I could literally feel this disc of electrical energy come down into my body and kind of stop mid-calf. So from mid-calf upwards, I was warm and snuggly, even temperature. From mid-calf down, I was freezing cold. Okay, so what does that tell me? Well, common sense might suggest I need to pull the energy right down and ground it. So I did that, and my temperature equalized. Okay, so we do the work within, and the work gets done without. So that's the message, and I'm just going to quickly pull some cards. Yeah, okay, oh, yeah, I'm going to do the radically different, and I'm going to ask the cards to pull a collective message that's as individual as it can be for you. Here we go. This is the madcap. Let's go for the impossible. Can you give me a message for the collective that is highly individual to them? for this week's energy. Time for a haircut. Message for the collective that is highly individual to them. I'm going to take that one just because it's at a right angle. Underlying card. Let me just close these notes down. Okay, yeah, okay. I need to talk about the ego. So what the heart wants isn't always in line with what the ego wants. So the ego has been trained in all the structural Capricornian productivity, earn money, pay bills, all of that stuff. And there's no judgment there. That's just where we are. So taking moments, lots of moments, to either drop into that pause, remember the pause, and understand something else. So when we bring ourselves to a place of stillness, when chaos is going on all around us, that's spiritual warrior, that's spiritual spine development. And what will happen is you will trigger an eruption within you of your truth. If you dare to dream, is your dream in alignment with where you think you're dreaming? Think ego. Is there need in your dream? That's a good clue. If there's need in your dream, you're coming from the ego. And again, if it's a real dream, if it's a heart's desire, you'll feel that, oh, and nothing will stop you. Okay, so that's the intuition coming into alignment with the heart and using some of the mind, but the higher mind. Okay, real dreaming. You cannot change the world by fighting the old. You can only change the world by changing what's within. 30 as well. Highly creative number. Blueprints. The void. This is new. Dream redirection. Put that one there. I'm guided. Heart center. X marks the spot. So we're learning to dream from the heart, from the soul. Very personal. Okay. So doing the heart work is really going to get you into your dream, true dream. What did you used to dream about when you were little, before structure got placed upon you? Before you inherited your family, your ancestral patterns and beliefs? And what did you used to dream about? Start there. Oh my goodness me. So a lot of what we create in the world is done from lack and fear. That's the program. So we're always on the back foot, kind of reacting more than responding, making rather than creating, different energies. Creation will erupt out of you. A make will feel like work. Stand still and own your power. Cliche, isn't it? Stand still and own your power. But when you stand still and own your power, you are defying the structure that wants to take power from you. This is a defiant. That's my solar plexus going, yeah, I hear that. Solar plexus is the center of will. That's my masculine creativity. Okay, it's my sun. Free from fear. I spoke of fearlessness last week, didn't I? Free from fear. Move to fuel, and the heart is the fuel. And I just want to couple, these are coming off the bottom of the deck. I want to couple these together. Think of the heart as the magic zone. Think of it as your alchemical table, your magi. Okay. Yeah, great message. Become altered by your dreams. Okay. Bake. Do I really want to bake? That's the ego. That's productivity. That's necessity. Just do it. Just do it and let it move you. Okay. Again, when you're weighing up the paradox of it feels chaotic, it feels still. Where am I along that pole? Because there are no two opposites that cannot be reconciled and forged into something new. We've got to let go of this slower egoic mind that wants to behave as it's done. It's that walking forward blindly. It's dreaming, because we're in this void space at the moment. We're creating straight from the void, and every word is a wish and a curse. To fill all of your words with as much of your good stuff, of your good medicine, of your good juju as you possibly can. Defiantly, in defiance of the system around you that just wants to whine about COVID all the time. No disrespect, but where is that getting us? Okay. And a guidance card. Yeah, I gotta go. I've got to go. Okay, speak to me, Moon. Let's set you the same challenge. Can you bring me a collective message? Bring us a collective message which is deeply individual. Thank you. Okay. Oh, stop it. I think this week sees the halfway point in the Mercury retrograde. Review, rethink, revisit, return, all the words. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. 51-6, coming into balance. Using fire and dynamo, coming into balance. It's like the sentence I'm hearing is torch the forest of your old belief systems. It's a good week to do that. Lots of supporting energy. Watch out. Okay, so that's the little pink flag. Let's not make it red and panicky. Watch out. If you start over-analysing, you're out of your heart space and you're in the ego. So let that be your pink flag. I'm analysing. How? Vague. Oh, but what? What do I need? Ego. Vague. Okay. Let it move you. Let the heart move you. So when we start creating from the heart, we're going to see some beautiful, individuated from the system behavior in the collective. It's going to be gorgeous and wild and chaotic. So that's it. Look for the paradox and meet your resistance to any part of it. Meet it with love. Reconcile it in the heart. Reintegrate it. It's part of you. It's part of you. Why would you exile you? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Dance merrily through this week, and I'll catch up with you guys again soon. Much love and joy in sheer defiance of the crazy that we're living in. See you soon. Bye.